if you'd like to find a copy of this and join us in a buddy read, please do.
Yes. Hi everyone, it's the Book Cougars, two middle-aged women on the hunt for a good read. I'm Emily.
And I'm Chris. And happy Friday reads, everyone.
Yay!
Yes.
Here we go again.
Yeah, I know, right? I have a vampire theme going this week. I came across this book, I don't remember where. It's obviously a picture book. Vlad the Fabulous Vampire by Flavia Z. Drago, who has done The World of Gustavo. It's a series. She has a lot of books out, and this is my introduction to her. I was looking for vampire novels, and this one came up. I have to tell you, let me just read you the first paragraph. Vlad's passion is fashion. And just like every other vampire, he dresses head to toe in the color black. But unlike other vampires, Vlad has bright pink cheeks that make him look so horribly alive. How will he ever fit in with the other paranormals? So, and I'm
oh
really,
my God, it's so cute.
Really enjoying the, just flipping through, looking at the illustrations so far. So, this is going to be my read tonight, probably my bedtime read.
Fashion. Look, I love the little shoe on the cover.
Right.
Do you see that?
Yeah, so, yeah.
Little pink shoe.
Really lovely.
Very cute. Well, I am just about to start the fourth book in the Finley Donovan series. Finley Donovan Rolls the Dice. These are the other three in the series, which I have already read. I just love it. It's super irreverent. Finley Donovan is a single mother. She's got two young kids and then a friend, Vero, who lives with her, who's her nanny. She also has her ex-husband who's around, and then the local police officer who she's having a little tryst with, even though she is frequently involved in death and murder. So, which her little boyfriend doesn't know about and happens to be a police officer. So it's very funny. It's also meta because Finley is a writer. And so she's also always trying to work under deadline to get her novels finished, while at the same time dealing in the world of murder and mayhem. If you were a fan of, or are a fan of the show Dead to Me, that was on, I believe, Netflix, starring, oh my gosh.
I haven't seen it, so I can't help you out. Sorry.
Christina Applegate. You will love this series. It's not like highbrow literature, but it's just fun escapism. And then two women who are helping each other, get through life, as we do, Chris.
Yes.
And the fourth book in the series is out on March 5th. So if you haven't had a chance to read the other ones, the first one was Finley Donovan is Killing It, Finley Donovan Knocks Him Dead, and Finley Donovan Jumps the Gun. So you have three others you could read in the interim.
Nice.
El Casamino.
Now that's a series that I'm reading vicariously through you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. As I do with the
Louise Penny.
Thank you.
Yes.
I was thinking Barbara Kingsolver, and I knew that was wrong. Yes, the Three Pines series.
Yes. So my other Friday reads is another vampire tale. This one is technically a short story. I found it in book form. After 90 Years, Milovan Glisic. I'm not sure the pronunciation. I'll have to look that up. But this is a classic of vampire literature from the heart of the Balkans, written 17 years before Bram Stoker's Dracula, which is the thing with some vampire stories. I know you've asked me about like Dracula and stuff. A lot of people are really, they think like it's predating Dracula.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know if they think they're one-upping Bram Stoker, when not one-upping necessarily, but that it's somehow can't you read my mind and tell me what I'm trying to say?
Like because they think that they were the first, you mean?
like that Bram Stoker wasn't the cat's meow completely.
Oh, I see.
There are other cats in the
Yeah.
in the forest meowing and drinking blood.
Peeling garlic. Maybe you don't need to peel it. I don't know. I'm not a Dracula person.
I think you could just have a bunch of bulbs hanging around.
Yeah, wear the braid.
Or eat it.
Put the braid around your head.
Yes.
Well, I'm curious about this image on the front, because that looks very New England with the stone base building and everything.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
So this says, so it's never before translated. It tells the story of vampire Sava Savanovich. It is rooted deeply in Balkan vampire folklore and village life, and presents authentic vampires before they became sullied by pop culture. Oh, maybe that's it. Bram Stoker was
sullying
things with his famous novel. So when the most beautiful girl in the village is forbidden to marry her overbearing and malicious... Oh, she's not permitted... Never... I totally misread that. She's forbidden to marry by the father. She's not forbidden to marry the father. I'll just stop reading right now. So this one came up in my quest to find vampire stories from around the world that were not written in English.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that building is so creepy looking. Like, if I were taking a walk in the woods and I came across that building, I would turn and flee.
Yeah. Doesn't look like good things are going on there.
No.
There's this person here.
Oh, creepy.
Yeah.
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 Bring your garlic and your staff or whatever you need to.
Your wooden stake.
Wooden stake.
Yeah, you want to pound it through their heart.
This is why I don't read those, but I do vicariously through you. We also got some super exciting book mail at Book Cougars headquarters. Memory Piece by Lisa Coe. This has been talked about on the podcast several times as a book that people are really excited about this year.
Yeah, Russell and I both had it on our list for 2024, didn't we? As ones we're looking forward to.
Yeah, and then when we did episode 200 and went out into the field and asked people to tell us books they couldn't wait for us to read, I think 2 people recommended this one as well. And it's coming out, what did we figure out?
March 19th.
March 19th, yeah. So if you're interested, get it on pre-order. We'll put a link down below for you to do that.
Yeah, I'm super excited about this one.
Yeah.
I loved her first novel so much. And we met her at Booktopia.
Right.
And I think they actually released that novel to Booktopians a little bit earlier, I think.
And that was called The Leavers?
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, so if you can't wait for this and you don't know anything about Lisa Coe, you could go out and read her first novel. So we'll also put that down below as well. Great cover, isn't it? It's very compelling.
It's interesting because it deals a lot with like changing technology, from what I understand. It's about a group of friends over like 40 years or something like that. So to have a bicycle and this swoosh of fuchsia, I'm really curious about what it may represent in the novel.
Yeah. Should we read one of the blurbs on the back? From Jacqueline Woodson. It says, evocative and luminous, Coe once again introduces us to people we want to know deeply, then delivers that and beyond. A glorious writer. Ooh, high praise from Jacqueline Woodson.
Yeah.
Yeah, exciting.
All right. Well, happy Friday, everyone.
Oh, we're not going to talk about our joint read?
Oh, you want me to mention that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I don't want to stop talking about books.
I'll talk about one more book. Sure. So happy to. This is one that we're doing a buddy read, Emily and I with our friend Kate from the Bronx, and it's Carson McCullers novella, Reflections in a Golden Eye. And this book, it came out, when did it come out? I think in like 1941.
Yeah, 1941.
Oh, good eye.
Yeah.
My eye pulled to that. So copyright 1941, and it's set on an army base in the South in the 1930s. And it's about a couple who are then kind of confronted with another couple who comes to live on the base, from what I understand, from the brief blurb back here. But the themes are ones that McCullers is known for, loneliness and marriage, and the emotional vicissitudes of life in the South, which, made me think of Pat Conroy.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is it's a novella. It's like 129 pages. And there's an afterword by Tennessee Williams.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
I can't wait to read it.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you read Carson McCullers? Let us know. We did read a Carson McCullers for one of our read-alongs years ago
We
now.
did. Yeah, The Heart is a Lonely Hunter.
Yeah.
When we first started doing read-alongs, they were just kind of like usually classics or older, books that we'd never gotten to, but we always wanted to read. So like The English Patient was one.
Right.
Carson McCullers. We also did The Grapes of Wrath.
Maurice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forster.
So this was before we were doing themed read-alongs like we're doing now.
Yeah. So if you'd like to find a copy of this and join us in a buddy read, please do.
Yes. All right. And let us know what you're reading. Is there anything else we want to know? Books you're excited about that aren't out yet even? Because, we all need bigger TBRs.
We all need bigger TBRs. And we know a lot of you do get like advanced reader copies, or you're on NetGalley and things like that. So yeah, what's hot or an old classic you're happy to have finally read or want to read?
Yeah, let us know. We really do want to know. All right, everybody.
Happy reading. Ciao.
Adios.
Au revoir. We have to mention that one.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. How do you say? Is that?
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
We're from the Midwest. we don't do that very well.
I could say Auf Wiedersehen and Sayonara very well.
And I can say shalom.
All right.
Yeah.
We got it.
There we go. Should we sign off with our Friday reads? Vlad, so cute. I might need that one after you're done.
Isn't that cute? Yeah.
Yes.
You might fall in love with the vampire.
I might. That seems like about my way to read vampires.
Nice.
Ones that are into fashion, not blood and guts.